So we begin the 17th session of the Wayside Boys campaign.
What?
We rejoin the boys. And the plane on the other side of the Talcum Vault door. Where after a pitched battle, they defeated a squad of Githyanki who were just returning from outside the cathedral-like building that they have been exploring. Orthog took the brunt of the attack and is currently unconscious but stabilized.
I turn into a vulture.
Start picking at his body.
I'm just a vulture now.
How could you not?
Yeah.
Look what I can do.
A vulture in the astral sea.
Doctor, good Reverend Doctor. Look,
What is it? What is it, lad?
I'm
I mean,
on
What
a
is it,
slot.
lad?
I don't think I need to explain it. Our friend who's very large and died very violently in front of you seconds ago is dead on the ground.
I've expended all my magical energies for this day.
He's not dead. He's just sleeping, see? It's gonna be okay, son.
He's dying, right? He's not stable.
He's stable.
He's stable? Okay.
He's gonna move to a farm upstate. It's gonna be fine.
Okay. I look down at
I put my hands on him and cast Cure Moderate Wounds.
I see you do that, and I say, I feel a lot better, thanks. And then I start just looting corpses.
I talk Orthog back to the land of the living and offer him a cigarette.
He does not want one, I would guess.
How much do you
I'll take
heal
it.
him for?
Cure Moderate Wounds is at 2d8.
Yes. Plus your level.
Oh, you can do it slowly and do the whole thing?
Yeah. So you like take a full minute to
I take a full minute.
spell, and
Yeah, absolutely.
that does 20 points of healing.
I heal him for the full round action.
You should be plus 10 now.
Plus 12.
Plus 12? Okay.
Yeah, he was down. He was -8.
Right as rain.
Right, that's fucking rain.
And then can I also use my skill heal to aid in the healing?
Yeah, you can attempt to what's the term?
Make a heal check? Make a
there's
heal turn?
It is
What?
treat deadly wounds. And the DC for that is 20. So you have to roll a heal check of 20. And that would heal him.
I roll a heal check of 16. What? I roll a heal check of 18.
So that does not succeed.
Does not heal. Well, that's the way she goes. That's
If you wanna-
docking for you.
If you want to try again, I might be able to inspire some competence and give you a bonus. It all happened so fast, I couldn't jump in to help.
Do you have a healer's kit on you?
I'm a doctor.
That doesn't tell me what's on your character sheet.
No, I do not.
So treating
I
deadly
get one.
wounds. You
Mhm.
must expend 2 uses from a healer's kit to perform this task. You take a -2 penalty on your check for each use from a healer's kit that you lack. You can restore hit points to a damaged creature. Treating deadly wounds restores 1 hit point per level of the creature. You exceed the DC by 5 or more, add your wisdom modifier to this amount. Creature can only benefit from its deadly wounds being treated within 24 hours of being injured and never more than once per day. It takes 1 hour to do this.
I do not succeed. I attempted. It does not happen. It's the way she goes. Sometimes.
But the moderate wounds was able to bring him back to consciousness. Sorry.
Oh,
that's fine.
absolutely.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
up. He's up and smoking.
It's fine.
He's got a dart fired up. His old pal Victor.
He's on a dart, dude.
Are we having darts?
Uh,
We having darts?
I pull out a small flask of cold mint tea and coax Orthog to have a little sip. Just a little sip cold mint tea. Good for you.
I'm sure he accepts.
Okay.
So
Loot these fools.
Oh.
Oh, there will be looting.
No. I'm gonna be the secretary of fucking commerce on these corpses.
okay, so you find 3 more silvery breastplates. Another silver greatsword, 2 silver longswords, and then the unarmored individual has 6 more of these like throwing blades that are made of some metal you're not familiar with.
Giants of Brown.
Hey, do you guys want to take this loot stash and go put it in the vault so we're not lugging it around?
I put all that except for the breastplate into the haversack. And say 1 second, and I drag the breastplates back into that front room where we had the initial combat. That's where I left the other breastplate, and I dump them there, and I come back.
You also find on the individual who was carrying the greatsword a red gem sort of gem-like object that reminds you of the gem that Orthog has been carrying around to open doors.
Nice.
Aha.
I would amend what I just said. Rather than dragging 2 breastplates into a room far away, I go to that room and bring 1 breastplate back into this room. I pile all the loot by the pillar.
Okay, so in here,
Yep. And I highly suggest, as I'm covered in blood, that we bunk here for the night and rest. Look, there's already beds, and some of them don't have blood in them. We'll do that.
Hey, where did Narjal go? Has anybody seen him?
I think he's the bird.
What? Narjal, flap your wings 4 times if you're the bird.
I flap my wings 4 times.
That could be coincidence. Narjal, stand on 1 leg and hop in the circle for 5 minutes.
I go down, hop in a circle for a little bit, and then take the air again.
all right. So
Don't tell me I can't do it because I already did.
no, I'm just like, for someone who, if they go outside, they have a agoraphobic crisis,
Yeah,
that you are perfectly fine with being able to fly.
we already discussed this. You recommended that I do a bird.
He's in a small contained space.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's reasonable.
Okay.
I just gained insight about myself.
Yeah.
I could say.
Now, if I grab you out of the air and throw you through that door onto that field as a bird,
I'll start puking and turn back into a man.
fall 45 yeah, I assume we are pretty tapped out as far as action economy and issue breaths.
Yeah, I have like one spell left. And it's spark skim.
Well, your action economy hasn't changed, but your resources have.
Yes, that is the correct way of saying that. So I propose
I am nothing if not pedantic.
we close these doors.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking to you. I just continue to act like you're not here. I make my case.
Flick is enamored with this bird, and he's not listening to you, and he's trying to see if he can mount and ride this vulture.
I am kind of making an effort to stay away from
Yeah, love the scene of that.
I like the idea of a paranoid vulture always looking over its shoulder for a tiny Wang, running, jumping, and screaming, "Uppies!"
Ah, we are the same size.
He's his density's gotta be like fucking pumice. Like he's so tiny.
I'm a bird.
Yeah, he's fucking away. He's a shadow.
I'll help you. I'll help flap your wings. It'll work. You just have to believe.
Hollow. Everything about me is hollow.
I mean, they're probably about the same weight, but you will probably also have like a 6-foot wingspan.
Small though? I'm a small bird.
Yeah, which means like 3 feet tall.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah, vultures are pretty big, man.
Francesca's favorite bird, she'd be honored.
Makes sense, yeah.
Okay. So you guys just gonna rest for the evening?
Yeah, I say yes.
I'll take
I-
first watch.
Okay. I think that's good. I'm gonna go up to the little Siegfried, and in my brain space, I'm gonna ask, Siegfried, do you sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you willing to take a watch? Will you wake us up?
Okay.
Cool. Thanks, Siegfried. Like, fill it down.
Okay. How do you want to order the watch?
We need 3.
How do you want to order the watch?
I mean, do we need 3 for everyone to get an 8-hour sleep?
If we each take a 2-hour watch. 3. No, 4.
I mean, 4 would equal 8 times 2. I think we usually just set 3 watches in that case.
Well, if 5 of you take a 2-hour watch, then each of you get 8 hours of sleep and 2 hours of watch. Over 10 hours.
And there's 5 of us. So Siegfried doesn't even worry about it. I turn back into a man. A dwarven man.
Siegfried could have my watch, and I'll sleep for 10.
Fuck you, goddamn! I was gonna do that. Sure, yeah, whatever. Let's handle that.
I'll take second.
So the doctor's on first. You're on second. I'm gonna ask Siegfried to do. I'm gonna ask Flick to do third. Flick's gonna bump to Siegfried to do third. Fourth, I can do fourth. I'll do fifth.
Okay. All right, everyone give me, well, are there any, so you're just gonna camp out in these? Oh, geez, hiccups.
It sucks.
You're just gonna camp out in these little makeshift cots and
Yeah,
probably
We-
smart, really.
We
It's
stole
like-
their campsite. I ate their
Yeah.
sausage, dude, and their gruel. I got it already.
I got everything of value.
They can't.
Semolina porridge? Yes, please.
What did I go? Yeah, we usurped their campsite.
We usurped their whole lives, really. We're way in now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We have their crystal.
all right, everyone who has a watch, give me a perception check.
I don't have a watch. I have a phone.
I'm gonna say 13 for first watch with Victor T. Flacco.
Fucking 20, baby. Mine was a 5. Straight. Center. Early summer.
Okay. So, the night passes by without an incident. Um, None of you notice anything out of the ordinary on your watches until it gets to battle time, and you are kind of like, you know, wandering the space, trying to take account of everything, make sure everything is copacetic. And with your natural 20, you realize all the doors are propped open.
Oh, I was gonna say that earlier. Yeah, that we should lock all the doors. But at this point, I'm the last watch. So
It's been without incident.
all right. Yeah.
Nice, dude. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, I thought about that earlier. I didn't say anything. Well, there you go. I start waking people up at the end of my watch.
Yep.
So we've been in here a day now,
One day.
and we're gonna say 3.
Yeah.
That was the intention.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Just go camp in the vault for 2 days, dude. Vault party.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Hell yeah.
Um,
Hell yeah.
yeah, there are provisions in this camp that'll probably last you 2 or 3 weeks.
sweet. Um, do we want to clear the rooms behind us or further explore that field? It seemed as if the Gith Yankee were running freely across it.
Well, it was,
What's up with this gem? And what's up with that trapped door?
Yeah,
Do
I
we
would get
have
in that
is
trap door.
what's up with that trap door? And what's up with this red gem? Like a booze grabbing it off the statue in the Cave of Wonders.
Yeah, I I think it's a key, like orthodox.
you compare the two, and they look like they're made of the same material, but they're not identical. And the one that you found on the Githyanki just yesterday, significantly larger, like probably about twice the size.
I asked Siegfried, do you know what this one does, and if it's different than the other?
Uh, he reaches,
Yeah.
takes it, he looks at it, he holds it up, putting like one of the lighting orbs behind it. Uh, and he holds it to you and kind of gestures you do the same thing.
Okay, I repeat.
You do that, and you can see that there is like a rune floating in the center of the gemstone.
Okay.
Pretty sure not a rune that any of you would recognize.
Common, Dwarven, Sylvan, and Druidic.
I scratch the rune or write it in the. I assume there's dust on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Common, Dwarven, Farron, Draconic, Infernal.
Nope.
Do I get another
Same.
language with my intelligence modifier +1?
Because I pick whatever.
You
this
can
is.
learn another one, but you
Ah,
don't spontaneously acquire a language.
touchette.
Siegfried says, to all of you, that one isn't for doors, it's for location.
Location. I think it's going to get us across the field.
Mm.
Possibly. It seemed like we get Yankees were moving across the field.
I mean, when you saw Siegfried walk out into the field, you could see him the whole way out there.
And those guys came from somewhere we could not see.
They came from beyond your field of vision.
And they were running.
They weren't running.
They said they were running towards.
Nope.
Wow.
They were like, if you head out that door, the palace in the distance is straight in front of you, but they were coming from the well, if you're facing the palace, they would be coming from the right.
Okay.
Well, there's a trap door and there's a field. Do we think we can unfocculate the trap?
If this is our base camp, I would like to clear the surrounding area around it so that what happens to these poor fucks doesn't happen to us. So I support that.
That's a good call.
Okay.
That's cool.
Just fucking cool guy.
Tell you a bird.
You guys see that?
No one's mentioned it.
You just kind of did it wrong.
Oh, weird.
No, all right.
We'll say
You did it.
Yeah.
Orthog is below half hit points.
So he might take a full rest.
Well, with 8 hours of rest, you regain 1 hit point per level.
Yeah. Do we, since Glenn can't play tonight, do we want to say that we, seeing the Orthog is heavily damaged, we say you continue to rest here at the camp?
We took a day's rest. I can cast Cure Moderate Wounds on him again.
He can do some lay on hands. Let him do some lay on hands on himself.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
He'll use 2 of his lay on ones to start. So that's 5. And 7 for a total of 12 more hit points.
Blick, do you have the Trap Finder feat
Nah, bro. I'm
or the skill?
no. I'm
Is it a skill or is it a feat?
I'm not the trap guy.
Bort was the trap guy.
Yeah. You're thinking of was it
Tracks them.
Trap Spotter. I think it was a skill.
A trap spotter gives you a bonus to your perception checks to spot trap, and
That's what it was.
you automatically make a perception check to spot traps whether or not you know they're there.
Quick, do you have
So
disabled
just-
device?
Just an update for Orthog. He's at 3/4 hit points.
Okay.
In case anyone does want to top him. He's 11 points shy.
I can cast pustules on him.
I could heal him, but then I wouldn't be able to heal myself.
Yeah.
I'm important.
You are. You know how this does?
Cure Light Wounds is 1d8 plus caster level.
Yeah, that should get him.
He gains spells per day now, so he's just going to take Cure Light Wounds as his level 1 spell, and he's just going to use it to heal himself. He's going to take the minute to do it, and that will get him to full or temporary full, because right now I'm assuming he gained 8 hit points from leveling, but that's not set in stone.
Cool. We head to the trapdoor. Cool.
Okay.
All right. So, what did we learn about this little trap last time?
If you chuck knives at the door, it'll blow up.
Yeah, a wall of flame instantaneously erupts up to this area. Is that all we learned?
Narjal, what if you turned into a worm and crawled under the door crack?
I'm still concerned that I break the perimeter.
Yeah, and I don't think you want to be a worm when fire comes.
Mm-mm.
I think
I've
everyone
become a
knows that
rose
worms are
worm.
fireproof. It's common knowledge.
Oh, I could become a fireworm. You should have said that.
You're several levels away from being able to turn into a fine sized creature.
I think the triggering action is interacting with the door and failing to open it. So my suggestion would be
Again.
someone go try to open the door.
We are playing in a city campaign. It makes sense.
Yeah, fucking doors.
I slowly raise my hand and say, "I'll go try to open."
Well, no, I don't mean. I'm pretty certain it's locked.
Oh, like the guy, yeah, like flip.
Yeah. I think
I'll do it, but Narjal has to turn into a bird and let me try to ride him.
We already tried that. We established.
We didn't try hard enough.
You wouldn't let him ride.
Narjal, I need you to promise me that in the future, I get them bird uppies.
How about
Bird
this?
up.
How about
Bird
this?
up.
I go, "Phoom," and I turn into a green and brown spotted, weird looking fey dog called a Kushi. And you can ride, and then I look at you.
Do you
You
want
realize like you only get one
Oh, I
hot
already
chip a
did.
day.
4 hours, baby. Here we go.
do you want to ride his Kushi?
Yeah, all right. I'm motivated. I give you a
You're
little chin
small,
scratch.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can ride me as a Kushi.
Sucker.
One of the best things that I can turn into. It's just called something very strange.
Yeah.
Okay,
Shadow Man on you now.
you guys be ready to keep me from dying.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
That instills a man with confidence.
Is mage armor of any benefit to you?
I don't believe in this circumstance it would be.
Like you can't take the AC bonus from a mage armor?
I'm wearing armor.
Oh,
You're wearing armor. Gotcha.
Just hold on.
So I'll cast mage armor on you, bud.
I'll fucking do it then. I'll cast Mage Armor. I think I can cast resistance on you with my Inquisition. And that would give you resistance to a type of damage. I give you resistance to fire damage. I'm attacking that.
How much? 5?
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Quick, I can cast guidance on you to give you +1 to your skill check. Or to a saving throw if you fuck up.
Is he riding me? Because
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Possesses.
These are things I must do alone, my precious Narjal.
So, all right. I'm a level 4 Inquisitor. This would give him a +2, or give him 2 points of energy resistance against fire. It increases by 2 for every 3 Inquisitor levels I possess. I currently have 4 than 3, so that makes it a 4. And then I could Judgment Surge, which would make it a 7, which puts me above 6, which makes it a +6 fire resistance.
pretty good. That's pretty good.
Then I would need to use one Judgment to pass it to you. So I would expend a Judgment, a feat, and a spell.
For
Give
6
you-
points.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
6 points of fire resistance.
I'm going in raw.
I look at you and I say, this will require its own form of upbeats later. I hope you understand that.
I'll go in raw. Don't do this. We need you. We need you.
Yeah, okay, cool.
You gotta pay the tone. You can do that voice.
Right. Something to keep in mind with this is unlocking or disabling a device usually takes about a minute.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take him a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
How long do your judgments last?
so this is you're gonna love this game. They last
As long as you're holding the gavel.
and we are not in combat. But
Yeah, but lend judgment, I think I just looked over your shoulder that last one round per level.
yeah, but once I initiate, that's just my ability to give it to him. Once he has it, then the judgment is active. And then it would default to the logic of judgment.
I mean, the way I would say is like you would be standing there at the ready.
It's a moot point because I can't do it if I'm not in combat. It says they're on lend judgment.
Oh.
Yeah. So unless I'm physically fighting someone, I cannot give him this judgment. So never mind.
All right. I've got guidance.
The important part is we're trying to help.
I'm going to inspire competence. So I'll have
Fire.
a total of
You
plus
got
4.
you got a +1 from guidance from
Yep. So that's
Guidance stack? Likely not. Okay.
all right.
Actually, what kind of bonus is guidance?
we're gonna do it on the skill check.
Right,
Oh,
but there's a bonus type.
guess. Okay, let's look a little deeper. Competence bonus.
Okay. That might not stack with inspire competence,
Oh,
which is also a competence bonus.
Yeah. Well, fuck it, boys.
Never mind.
Doing it myself.
Unguided. Unguided.
I'm going in
He's
raw.
unguided. He's out of pocket.
All right. I got my +3 competency bonus. I got my fancy little red dice here.
out of pocket.
Let's see how he does it.
It's a cheap throw.
This could be the end of Flick.
The young man graduated from Auburn last year.
Electrical engineering degree.
Fuck yes, boys. Love to see it. 4 on the dice.
Ah.
I'm at a 13.
Pretty good.
What? Okay. All right. We got to action die this thing.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
All right. Here we go. Blow up, dude.
I was standing right at the edge.
I'm at a 15. I'm going to burn another action die.
Just immediately use it.
I'm at an 18. I'm going to burn the last one, try to hit a 20. That feels right.
I mean, we're not gonna level up. We're gonna make it go.
It hit a 20. I got a 2 out of it. I'm at a dirty 20.
Lock DC was 20.
Yeah.
Now you're talking.
Hey. Yes.
Okay.
Listen. So you see how he minds me?
You
Oh, golly.
very carefully unlock the door. I kind of feel like Wei Yang don't sweat. That's just my gut is that they don't sweat. You'd be sweating bullets if you could. And after a stressful minute, you hear a click and the door shifts half a centimeter and there's no fireball.
Oh.
Ooh.
Do you enter the room?
Oh yeah, I push the door on open very like I'm moving very slow, just kind of like easing my way into this thing.
Go on.
You enter a small chamber where you find a staircase leading down.
Ooh.
Well, we figured it out. Come on back, Blake.
Hey, Bottle Ton, go drag one of those corpses in here so we can wedge this door open.
Um, sure. Yeah, okay.
Corpse
I go back
stomping.
and I grab a corpse and I drag the corpse to into the room. And I'll block the door, wedge the door open with his foot when we everyone gets through. Oh,
So like a whole, not a bit of wood like the other doors were wedged open. You use
Human
a whole
corpse.
cord.
yeah,
Well,
I thought
We
I
got to
was like,
use them for something.
maybe a knife, and then I just kept thinking, I was like, everything I'd have to use belongs to me, and a corpse is free.
Sort of a holistic approach. You use the whole Githyanki, you know? It's
I
kind
really-
of it's
I'm
tradition.
glad- I'm glad you acknowledge that. Yeah, I first of all want to acknowledge that we're on tribal Yankee land.
Waste not, want not.
I mostly am upset because I was going to throw this one into the void.
This one,
This
You
one,
could still
not the other seven corpses.
this one's
This
fine.
one was
This-
with.
the last one standing. Really wanted to get him into the void.
Well, you know, you already threw three corpses into the void.
Yeah, that's the thing. How many can I put into the void?
I think the correct answer to that question is all.
Only science will tell me the answer.
And science is experimentation.
It's an incredible 100-year study, folks, by a college of half-orcs throwing corpses into the void for generations.
Well, here's the thing, though. It's going to have to be reproduced for the results to be viable. So you're going to have a separate college of people throwing corpses into a void.
Yeah, and the two don't talk to each other at all. Yeah.
I'm Otis.
ODB.
Okay. All right. Well, you wedge the door open with the ankle of a Githyanki corpse.
Hell yeah.
It's perfect. So much talk.
You guys want to go down this staircase?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
There's probably like a million pieces of orichalcum down these stairs.
I mean, one would hope.
Fuck yeah.
New sand. Fuck yeah.
New San Diego.
Home to the Black Sand Beach.
Let's give it up for you get down there and Siegfried says, "Never been here before."
Ooh.
Oh, that makes sense. The door was locked, Siegfried.
In my mind, I respond to him, neither have I. We'll get it up. We give it up for Randy Newman.
Bobby Moynihan.
There you go. People. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Randy Newman's the man.
He isn't.
He's the fucking man.
The Black Sands, give it up. Everybody in the Black Sands, give it up for Randy.
It's a casino. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Randy Newman that's on short people, and then be like, "Isn't bigotry dumb?" And then everyone's like, yeah, sure people do suck." And he's like, "Darn it!" And then years later, he's like, "I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write a song about rednecks." And he's like, "Oh fuck!
Oh no.
This backfired horribly."
But you've got a friend in me, sir.
It's classic.
And you see a wooden door.
Uh-oh.
We're not in the city.
We're in an astral city.
This whole place
Yeah.
is yours.
Looks like we got a door here, fellas.
Oh,
You know what we do to doors
God,
when we
doors.
see doors
I
around
can't
these parts, huh?
I can't touch that. That's not our union.
Yeah,
That's
see?
the union that handles doors.
Oh, a tough door, huh?
It is a trade.
Yeah, we're doormen.
Norman.
It looks like the stairs continue down. Or
No,
is that just
the stairs
the wrap
come
around?
from the top down, turn around, come down into this room.
Okay, just want to clarify that. I go up and try to open the door. It was behind a very heavily trapped door, so maybe it's unlocked.
Dude, could totally be open.
Yeah.
Totally.
Dan reaches for the paintbrush.
You reach for the door handle,
Uh-huh.
activate the latch mechanism, and give it a tug.
Yep.
It is locked. Thankfully, not trapped.
Yeah, no, that's good.
I look at Flick
Help.
pointedly.
What's up?
Do what now?
What are you guys doing?
This door is locked, but I am not on fire, so I think it's safe.
I want you to hop on my back and we're going to trot over to it together.
Oh, nice. Yeah. All right. I'll mount up.
All
I'm
right.
vibrating. I'm so exciting.
I trot him over to the lock.
Are we in a hurry? You want me to take my time with this one, guys?
You know, I don't think there's any rush, pal. We're down at the bottom of the stairs here.
Yeah, we'll just do this one. We'll just do this one the long way. Give me a few minutes, guys.
Nice and easy.
Oh.
Nice and easy.
Oh. Years ago.
But it's still valid. It's just exactly Boston Ballers.
Okay, give me a disable device check, Mr. Flick.
Uh,
15.
15. That is not sufficient.
Okie dokie. Try it again, boys.
Here we go.
A 16.
Come on, you got it this time. Definitely.
I
Oh,
believe.
yeah. Nope. Okay.
You want to take some time here?
So you're just going to take 20?
Well, I rolled a 17 that time, so 23.
Okay, that does unlock the door. I just had it. There it is.
I contact Siegfried through my mind and say, "Can you hear me, Siegfried?
Says, yep.
Will you tell Flick that while we're in this alternate plane, that he can ride me anytime he wants? He just has to dismount for combat."
Oh, okay.
I just can't speak right now.
And
Yeah, and then he and Flick's brain
actually, Siegfried says, Narjal wants me to tell you, and then in your minds you hear in Narjal's voice exactly what he said.
all of our minds?
Oh, kind of
Yes.
crazy. All right. I like that.
I didn't have to be on this group chat.
I can ride him anytime in here. Sweet.
Mhm.
I did not acknowledge
Give you what you
the
want.
stipulation.
Just trying to give you what you want.
Thank
Give me
you.
what I want.
So excited.
No! Oh, fuck! I don't even stop. I check the corners. Corners and doors. Corners and doors. Hands in pockets.
Oh,
Hands in pockets.
God.
This is definitely some kind of elaborate penitentiary system.
Father,
Oh.
Father, what is it? It's a door.
It's all doors! I'm gonna roll perception to see if I hear anything. 17.
17. You do hear a sound like a far off voice. Singing or moaning, crying. It's yeah. Hard to you like there's a creepy echo in this place, so you're not really sure the direction, but you do hear something.
I quietly, quickly backstep and I say, I'm gonna keep watch at the corner. You check the doors as we go along, and I go door thog. I say you cover our rear. And I look at the good Reverend Doctor and I say, you just keep looking fucking classy. Go up here. I take a watch around the corner.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Like I said, don't play. I said I'm gonna keep watching. You guys check the doors.
Okay. Well, Flick, you're not in control of me, buddy. We're riding.
Ride or die.
It's door time, dude. I'm not even checking doors. I'm just assuming they're locked and going into pick mode.
Ride or die.
Where are you hanging out, Victor?
I'm kind of I'm staying close to Battle Town right there. Kind of behind him, just in case.
Okay. All right, Flick. Door appears to be locked.
Do you guys want to do door simulator dice roller or just have me take 20 on these?
Take what's on them?
20. I think you should door simulate.
Door simulate? Okay, here we go.
Kind of one of our main deals here.
Nat one. Fucking nat one, baby.
Now you're talking. Skills.
Had to get that one out of the way. All right, red dice. You
All
are in
right,
jail.
nat one. I'm gonna crit that. You get one of the lock picks stuck in the lock. Since they're orichalcum, they don't break, but it is jammed in there. And that has increased the difficulty of unlocking the door. Because there's now a foreign object jammed in the way.
Yes, precisely what I meant to do. You see, Narjal, the key is cramming things in there violently until it opens.
Your time. You've got all the time in the world.
All right. The next roll is pretty terrible, but not a 1. Okay. A 19.
Does not succeed.
All right. No, we're doing this.
Thank you, Trevor.
Nat 20.
Oh, there you go. It was bound to happen.
All right. Yeah, you finally managed to hit the right tumblers, get the lock open, and the pick that was jammed in there comes loose. You grab it as it slides out of the keyhole.
Ooh, that could have been bad.
All right, on to the next door, man.
Oh, we're not going to go in there?
You said check out all the doors, right?
I said check the doors. I'll keep watch. So whatever you do with that information is up to you.
You're driving.
Yes,
I really have no
Flick.
control.
Yeah, if Flick, you can tell me to do whatever you want me to do, but I'm gonna check all these doors.
Well, that just means I get to ride more, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you move up, I move down the hall.
Okay.
And so you know that when you unlock the doors, all of these doors are enchanted to relock themselves.
Oh, we do know that. Okay, then I won't. Then I won't do that. That would be a silly thing to do.
We did that. Let's go.
Or just in it for the doors.
Good job, Flick.
Love of the game.
Yeah, this isn't Skyrim. You don't level up your lock picking by doing it over and over and over.
Yeah, you'd be good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, forward.
Oh,
All right.
So,
I kind of try to nose open the door.
well,
Or did he just unlock it? Did he turn the handle? Did you turn the handle?
I turn the handle when I see you going to nuzzle the door.
Okay, I'm going another one. All right. I'm going.
I gotta go to the bathroom. Paul.
you gotta go boom boom.
all right. You open the door to find a large-ish room. Seems mostly empty. There's some small bits of detritus left from what might have been furniture or what have you in this room some time ago. But the more pressing concern is in the room you see 4 of the same creatures that you saw in the main hall.
Okay.
Those wispy, strandy, creature that is slowly, quietly making a wailing, moaning noise. And door opens. Flick and Narjal, you stand there in the doorway, and their countenance all kind of turns towards you, their mouths hanging agape, and the tone of their cry begins to rise in volume.
I started barking at him.
Roll for initiative.
Silence.
Heyo.
Okay, anyone above a 15?
I am a 15.
No.
Above a 10?
14.
Above a 5?
8.
I got a 10.
Guess I'll roll for him too. 1.
Away she
Okay. Battleton, you're looking down the hallway. You hear the sound of a door creaking open, and as that door creaks open, that faint sound of a voice in the distance grows louder and louder from the doorway behind you.
When I hear a dog bark,
Yeah.
I whip around like Nicolas Cage and fucking 5, 10, 15, 20.
in your snakeskin jacket.
Yeah. And I only sing that song from my life. As a free action, I tell you guys to clear the door and Orthog take point on the other side, and then I hold my standard action to attack what comes through the door.
Okay. Narjal.
Okay, you said clear the door, like you don't want us going in there.
I mean, what you do with that information is your call, but I think they're gonna come out.
But you said it with intent, and I just want to make sure that.
Yeah, they're gonna come out.
Yep.
And that's a choke point, so
Yep.
we can get flanks and control in that sense.
I dig that. I am going to still do one thing before I take my move action. And that, sorry, excuse me. I am going to do pox pustules on this guy. And he needs to succeed a fortitude save of 17. He fails. Okay, so he is sickened for the next minute. He is sickened and takes a -4 penalty to dexterity. The target can spend a move action scratching furiously at the rash to remove the sickened condition, but not the dexterity penalty. But he can take a move action to remove the sickened condition until the start of his next turn. That condition is a minute. And then I move to there with Flick possibly still on me, but I'm just kind of like right next to the door there. And it was which one? This one. Second, -4 to dexterity, and he can take a move action to then take a standard action or another move action. Essentially, you just reduced him to one action. He wants to not be sickened.
All right. Siegfried is going to back up there.
Just leaning into
And
that.
he is also holding an action. Flick.
Would the dismount here be a move action?
Yes.
We're gonna. Could I attempt an acrobatics check to do a cool jump off and not lose my move action?
It is a ride check to dismount faster.
Ride check. Let's see what that is.
I think it's dexterity.
It's
I got a fucking +2, baby. We
Yeah.
can make things happen.
Let's go. You can get better at it. We can make this a thing.
I'm just going to dismount, forego the move action, and you guys guessed it. It's Bardic time.
Dude, I had that fucking Pink Floyd song stuck in my head.
What did you get on your ride check?
That is a 19.
Okay.
Pretty good.
You dismount as a move action.
Perfection. Wow.
Not successfully fast dismount.
Which, of course, would be a fast action. Or also known as a class action.
Lawsuit.
Swift action.
He's a classy guy.
I think the biggest question is, though, what are you guys listening to?
Who was saying?
Hoobastank.
Damn, dude, that is not a name. That is a name I have not heard in a long
Deep
time.
I don't even know how to respond to that. Fuck it. We're jamming out to Hoobastank on a saxophone.
If it's on a sax, it's called tuba stank. The brass.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Something that if I named it is probably a Three Doors Down song.
Yeah. Man, what a
Tuba
great
stank.
band.
And believe me, I'm putting the stank on it.
The reason.
Okay. Still don't know it.
And the reason
is
is
you.
Oh, wow.
Tuba stank.
Okay. So that's it for Flick. Vic.
I am going to move to a place where I can see one of the no guys. The wispy little broken memory creatures.
You probably might want to. I mean, you can see this one, and it's kind of hard to tell, but it's its strandy form is starting to like bubble with little pustules. But that's the first one you see. Do you keep going, or are you satisfied with that one?
Can I? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to move into the doorway.
Like
I'm
there?
gonna, yeah, like right there, like, and look the one in the front of the room, dead in the eyes, right in front of
That
me.
one or this one?
The one that's not already
This
fucked
one.
with. That one.
Mhm.
I'm going to hex him with misfortune.
Okay.
And then, as a swift action, I'm gonna move again and get the fuck out of there. Using
Nice,
my
dude.
upgraded spats. You like that? Is that what you like?
Phenomenal.
Those spats shining.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I abscond back to hardcover.
All right, that's a 14 on his save, so I think that fails, correct?
That fails.
All right. So
Misfortune.
he is misfortune.
Misfortune.
He's misfortunate. All right. So this one comes to the door and attempts to attack Battle Time. Does that trigger your
I came through the door. I'm going to roll to attack it.
one crit?
I have 11. I'm getting a +2 from flank, a +1 from inspired courage.
You're not flanking anyone.
I told him to move. Orthog.
He's last in the initiative.
Okay. I thought you said he was holding this action already.
Nope.
Okay. No. So +1.
Inspire Courage is +2 now.
13.
13
Ooh.
is not going to hit.
Alright.
Aaron, the Inspire Courage is +2 now.
Oh, 14.
That hits.
Oh, hell no.
Nice.
Thanks, Jake.
Right on the ragged edge there.
Leading edge. I'm gonna take these. You're gonna walk into.
You're gonna walk through this thing.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I forgot that he has -4 to Dex, so it would have hit without the Inspire Courage.
And he's sick.
So is damage damage +2 as well. 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude. Not even
Look
a
at
crit. You're fucking winding
Look
up.
at you.
10. That's not much.
Come on now.
That's not much.
Take the call.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thank him.
Hey, thank you. Like this. Nailed it.
I guess that's more accurate.
What do y'all think about it?
All right.
Yeah, this is great ska cover.
So he is going to clumsily rake his hand at you.
Second.
And that is an 18 to hit.
That's it. An AC is 15.
For 8 points of damage.
Zowie.
The next one is going to move past the first one.
They're breaking containment.
That's going to incur an attack of opportunity from you, Mr. Baton.
Ooh, God, that's close. That will hit on a 16 without adding bonuses.
That will hit.
Yeah.
Misfortune.
Misfortune me?
No, the one that's attacking.
He's not attacking yet, he's being attacked.
14 points of damage.
Hey, does that roll need to go to the hospital? Because it was fucking sick.
So he is going to move forward and attack the origin of the music.
The hate is strong.
Orthog, look out.
And that misfortune just negated a crit.
Misfortune.
Bravo, Ragnarok.
Turned a natural 20 into a 2. So
That's misfortune for you.
He tries to grab hold of Flick, and in the effort, you see him shudder and stumble for a moment, as though like some outside force fucked with his luck.
It's called witchcraft, asshole.
Dude, is
Witchcraft.
move into a flank.
Yeah,
here,
okay.
And then their box in.
Uh,
Yeah, that's true. We do have them like that.
Yeah.
Siegfried has been holding his action. Actually, he's withholding his action. So these two are going to attack. One is going to attack Orthog. One's going to attack Battleton. Both of those are going to miss. And then Siegfried is going to take a pot shot with his psychic attack. And he misses.
We need a mud buddy.
Orthog.
I know.
I try.
I know.
Orthog is going to attack the one right in front of him. Actually, he's going to attack the one that attacked Flick. Greater concern for the safety of his allies. That is a 13, 14, 15 to hit. So that does hit for 17 points of damage.
Oh, this is really fun.
Nasty.
That's not even a smite attack. Okay. And Narjal.
I am going to target the one that's kind of right in front of us, so not diagonally, but right in front of us. And I am going to unleash my flurry of attacks on him. So that will be first my bite. Okay, for 8, and then my claws for 16. The 16 hit?
16 does hit.
And I did 1 damage.
Or you're adding Inspire Courage.
Ooh, no.
The 3.
3 damage and 10 to hit on the first one, which probably doesn't do it.
Still doesn't.
Okay, so yeah, 3 damage. Good call.
Is that the same one that Orthog just attacked?
It is this one right here.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Like coincidence, man. Gotta love
Okay, Flick.
I guess I'm going to let the lingering performance take over the show, and I think I'm going to attack the one that attacked me with my flying blade, I guess.
Okay.
Where is that? There it is. All right, here we go. That's a 12 to hit.
Are you counting your Inspire Courage?
I am. I rolled.
Okay, that's not going to hit. All right, Vic.
The one in front of Bad L10. I am going to Hex. I'm going to put the evil eye on him. And I'm going to nerf his ability to hit attack -2 for the next 3 rounds.
He failed the save, so that's a -2 to hit for the next 8 rounds.
8 rounds. Sucker. The evil eye. I'm going to take a 5-foot step back.
Okay. Battle time.
I attacked the one with the green circle on it.
+2.
10 on the die. That'll hit at a 17 or an 18.
That'll hit.
Damage. Well,
Wow.
he's still up.
Still up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. I'm gonna activate some judgments. Bum, 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 bum.
How about you activate understanding?
Real resiliency. I activate resiliency so I don't have to hear Trevor's mean words. That is the judgment I have active now.
Okay. So on their turn, the one you just attacked takes a 5-foot step back and casts a spell targeting you. You need to make a will save, Mr. Battleton.
Okay. I might have said it wrong. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. 19 on the die. 25.
Okay, you saved. No problem.
Okay, yeah. So resiliency, I have a DR1 magic, which increases by 1 for every 5 levels I possess, which is not relevant. So I have 1 + 1 DR.
Okay,
No, I should use that more.
the one
Scale.
that Victor Evil-Eyed moves past.
The breaking containment.
This is gonna incur an attack of opportunity for me.
Bingo.
Nice, you bingo bango bango time.
Shit. It's another 19, which threatens the critical. Going to roll to confirm. Which is a 5. Which will. I don't think it'll hit. 5 + 6 is 11 + 2 is 13.
Okay. When your evil eye was -2 to attacks.
Reverend?
You're on mute. Good Reverend.
Yeah, -2 to attack.
Okay. So yeah, no, that's not high enough to confirm.
I was off by 1.
Okay. Yeah.
But this.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
One right there.
I just wanted to make sure if I hit or not. All right. Nice. 4 and 3, so 7. Rolling again. 3 and 2, so that's 12 damage on the die. Plus 8 static damage, plus 4 bonus damage, so 24 points of damage.
Okay. Lord have mercy. He has come.
That slices them in half.
No, you best battle.
He disintegrates into the fine wisps of ether.
Good fight. Good night.
Reaction of my finest Matt Berry voice. I say, "You do not touch my doctor."
Okay.
I'm your Huckleberry.
The one is still going to attempt to attack Flick. That is a 17 to hit
17 is the AC.
for 10 points of damage.
I have been killed.
No.
Really? I thought that was the first damage you've taken.
No, I'm dead. Nah, I'm fucking around.
That was a Glenn moment.
Yeah.
I'm dead. What?
And the other one is going to attack Narjal.
Natural 3. Okay.
Yeah. What's your AC now?
Siegfried, battle time, you hear in your head Siegfried's, mental voice say, "Good job! Do it again!"
Thank you, little friend. May your lust for violence never be slaked.
Actually, with that little psychic compliment, he conveys guidance.
Hooray!
Orthog. It's played by me.
I mean, I can roll him if you want.
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna roll the red one on Lendiel. He hits a 16.
That will hit.
Yeah, okay. And
D10.
damage, D10.
Plus 13.
He will do 21 points of damage plus bonus off inspired courage, so 23.
23. Nearly demolishes that creature that has taken no damage yet as of yet. Narjal.
Which one in front of me is more fucked up? Is it the one that Battletime just swung at, the one diagonal from him?
I
They're
didn't swing
one
that.
hit point different from each other.
Well, they're both very low.
Sometimes you need to know. I'm gonna attack the one that I did before. And we're doing the same kind of flurry of attacks here.
Do you guys sound quick? Let me check that out quick.
Oh, yes. We're looking at 18
That will hit.
for the bite.
That dice has been rolling really good.
And definitely, yeah, not worth talking about a 3 on the die for the other one. But the bite is the good one because it comes with a trigger. So that'll be 1d6. Okay, so 1d6 plus 3 total. So that'll be a total of 6. And he trips dead. Okay. He tripped dead now. And that's me.
Okay. Click.
Flying Blade, the one in front of Warthog.
Okay.
Oh my god, I missed the crow mouth. That is, oh baby, that'll hit. Rolled a 17.
Oh yeah.
All right. Sorry, I had to look and see what kind of damage I'm rolling. I won't do this much. 4.
4.
3 points of damage.
3.
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked, nerd.
I like that the first one we hit stayed in the room.
Victor.
I sidle up. Just sidling.
Is that appropriate?
Yeah, I sidle up. I hex
Okay.
his fool with the evil eye.
Okay.
And I nerf him with
Natural 20 on his will save.
well, never mind.
Well, it does work for one round though.
Okay.
Yeah.
-2 to AC.
-2 to AC. Okay.
Ooh, total of -4 to his AC.
Battle time.
Get
Stuff
that.
him up.
Get that ma.
Come up to the plate with my walk-on music playing. $50 bills by the Sworn Virgins. And I roll to attack.
I'm sorry. It's The Reason by Hoobastank.
Sorry, we already confirmed that is the reason.
I hit. No damage. Yeah. 3 on the die, plus 4 for static, 7 plus 2 for inspired courage, 9 points of damage.
Okay. No more.
Fantastic.
Also got like
Cool.
45 minutes left. It's his dog.
You got a lot to work through. Yeah. I investigate the room. Since I'm in it.
Okay, give me a perception check. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm mounting back up.
I examine the
No.
room with my buddy Battle 10. We just
19.
Searching the room, you see that it does look like it is, you know, there's remnants of long since decayed and disintegrated furniture. You see, bits of cloth that fall apart as soon as you touch them. A piece of wood that is fragile as glass from having long desiccated over probably 1,000 years or more.
Mm.
But you do notice that there are a pair of sconces, one at each end of the long chamber, that appear to be made out of orichalcum.
Hell yeah. Are they reachable?
Yeah, they're about eye level.
I poke my head back out the door and I whistle for Orthog to come in here and use his equal height and nearly equal strength to rip the sconces off the wall.
I think he's a little. He's got an 18 strength.
Well, it's just not
Same
knowing because I have an 18 strength now.
So equal strength.
No way. No, he's
No way.
better. Yeah.
I mean,
It's a toss-up.
there's no statistical way to find out.
No, certainly not.
Unless we all just rip these sconces off the wall.
I look at you askance and say, I'm not ripping shit.
The only thing you're ripping is a cigarette, good doctor.
Just ripping darts in the corner.
Absolutely.
Harvesting sconces.
Yeah. After a few minutes of prying and pulling, you manage to rescue the sconces from their entrapment upon the walls.
That's good. No one was enjoying them in here. Narjal, how much weight and orichalcum are we carrying here?
Oh, do you come out and bring it to because I ran to the next door.
No, I don't bring orichalcum to you. I go get you.
Okay.
I bring you to you.
I still have Flick on me, and Flick's just going for a ride.
It's awesome.
And I kind of saunter over to you. You asked me the question of how much would I tell them. Okay. I am going to.
Tell
Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. We have a little loophole here.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm gonna roll a Sayer check. It's now 9. Apologies. And we're looking at 16, a Sayer check.
16. You're thinking that the two together probably are about the same weight as that strip that you guys recovered the last time. Maybe like 4 or 5 pounds.
Say 4, maybe 5. Maybe.
good.
Say that in my mind too, our friend.
And Siegfried perfectly parrots your thought pattern voice into the rest of the group's head.
I put it in the haversack.
Orthog, do you have any more lay on hands? You wanna juice me up a little?
Yeah, sure. 8.
Oh hell yeah.
And then he pats you a little too hard on the back, nearly knocking you off of Narjal. Okay. Feel better, buddy?
Oh yeah, feeling great, man.
I bound playfully over to this next door.
Hey, do you guys want to maybe mount up around the door this time in case
Start.
there's something in here?
I paw it. I'm just pawing at this door.
Like maybe we should be a little more tactical with this one.
You're like a little elf puppy? Is that what you are? A little green elf puppy?
Yeah. Cooshee.
Who's she?
I
Who
got
is she?
one letter wrong.
Yeah.
Safe search history on.
Cooshee.
Okay.
You're a little Pokemon.
I'm like a Pokemon.
You're a little Pokemon.
All right. Door is locked.
Bottle Tonic Gang, you wanna mount up around this door in case we run into a similar situation?
I prepare
Yes.
to hex the first thing I see.
My God.
All right.
Yeah, Koosh.
Holy shit, another nat 20. I'm a lock picking god.
Oh yeah, dude.
I love you. You did it.
I don't think these are all correct though.
You did it.
I'm on a heater, boys.
Oh, this is my work week.
Okay, I gotta pick another song because we can't be jamming out the Hoopa Steak again.
We're not going to see 20 people.
Okay. You pick the lock. You open the door.
Oh yeah.
When you get fish, it's just, oh no.
Oh yeah, dude. They've been trying to get us lately. Get these text messages. Hey, this is Matt, CEO. I need your help with something. And like, if you ever answer them, like, I didn't just send me like 7 Amazon gift cards, like right now.
And you find an empty room.
That's
Oh, nerds.
Oh,
I roll for a sconce check. Is 18.
Searching the room, you see that there are, there's whatever was in this room has long since fallen apart. And you're kind of sifting through bits and pieces on the ground looking for orichalcum. You find like some nails, like furniture nails, and a some bit of metal that you're not really sure what that's supposed to be. But you do find an item made of orichalcum that is, let's see. Uh, it is about this size and it has a sort of faceted design. Looks like that.
Oh.
A hole. It's a hole.
Speak, boy.
It looks like it used to be maybe like a brooch or an emblem or something like that.
I bring it out and I hand it to Flick, who has the most knowledge. And I say, this is all I can find in there of value. Does it mean anything to you?
I look at it and I say, "This appears to be an ancient sex stone."
All of your knowledge, all of your knowledge checks are about the same, right?
Yeah, like a +7 to all of them.
Okay. I don't want to betray the category of this, so just give me your knowledge check.
Okay, 22.
22. You don't know what this is.
I continue with the bit. Yeah, this is a sex stone. Battleton, look, do you know what a sex stone is?
Of course I know what a sex stone is. I'm not an idiot and grab it out of your hand. I'm gonna roll a bluff check. Because obviously I'm lying. Yeah, cool. It is a plus two. Two bluff check. And go, sex stone, and I snatch it out of your hand.
I'm gonna sense motive.
Like you momentarily like almost put it in your mouth, and then you think maybe go someplace else, and you put it in your pocket.
Yeah, just pocket that. I'll put it in the haversack 'cause it's small.
Love that janky little Pokeball. Dude, the chat is really active right
Oh,
You like that?
now.
Okay. But yeah, aside from that, you find like a handful of old nails that are surprisingly only barely rusted.
things do not decay here.
Well, obviously some of them do. Or maybe these are just like exceptionally, like stainless steel nails or something.
Maybe it's true. Maybe it's domain invented stainless steel. We should check the door behind us, right, guys?
I go behind.
Doors and corners.
And courage is no longer being inspired.
Courage the cowardly. Well, me.
Oh, right, your dog.
All right.
Pretty cute.
I'm just rolling 17 after 17 right now. I don't know what's happening. Oh no, we lost the good Reverend Doctor.
Rouse.
Oh, we got him back.
Victor,
Uh-oh.
team. Oh.
Dude, you missed it. Everyone's dead.
Oh no.
Yeah, gas pocket. No, we couldn't have seen it coming.
I was
20
making
Yeah.
I was making a nails joke. And
Oh.
I just froze out because of the nails and my fucking shirt.
Well, at least
And
it's
then nerds.
Nerds.
23 on that disabled device.
Faded people.
Battleton, it's okay if you don't know what a sex stone is. You can just ask me, I'll tell you.
I am ignoring you. I'm not even listening at this point.
It is another empty room.
If you hold the sexstone next to
We're getting in
Narjal
a real
and
Gygax territory now. You find an empty room. Another empty room.
19 perception check.
19.
Perception checks are getting one better every time.
Okay. Sifting through the, small layer of remnants of whatever used to be in this room on the floor, you don't find anything of interest.
Okay.
Searching. On to the next one.
Yeah, keep grinding.
This one?
Yeah. Minimize our steps. 21.
21.
21.
Yeah.
You guessed it. Another empty room.
Crowd loves it.
Nails?
This is the joy of randomly rolling what you're gonna find in rooms.
Guess what?
No nails.
You're all right.
Sconce check.
Another Scotch check. 18.
18. Okay. Searching through this room, no sconces. You find a single ornate orichalcum hairpin.
Ooh.
I mean, who's got the longest hair? I assume Narjal has a beard. He's a dwarf. And
I
that
kind of look at you pleadingly.
For a dog.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give anything to a dog. But a Swiss.
Wow, bro. Wow. You don't know what a sexstone is, and you're not going to give anything to a dog?
What about a orichalcum bone? Duh.
I want to back up a second. The connection there that I should draw. I don't know anything about a sexstone. You said you don't know anything about a sexstone, and you're not going to give anything to a dog, which implies they're connected to each other. So my takeaway is Flick's fucking dogs.
Actually, now that I think about it, Flick, give me a bluff check on your sexstone comment.
Oh, yeah.
It's true. That
This-
was a lie.
Your ruse.
This is what we live for.
He is a bard, though.
I rolled very poorly, but I got a 14.
14. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that would be against your sense motive check, but
not as a dog.
it's convincing enough that no one really thought to question it.
Yeah, give me a reason.
Okay.
Hold the stone next to the dog and it'll evolve.
The reason.
Reason.
The dog will evolve. If you hold the stone next to it.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Depending on the time of
Yeah.
day, I hold the heartstone against your furry body. Does anything happen?
I look patiently at you.
No.
I put that right back in my pocket. Hey guys, you want to check out this door?
Another door.
Door.
Oh,
Doorman.
jeez. Well, this one's going to take a minute, boys. It's a little tricky. I rolled a 10.
Is there anything I can roll in the meantime just to like be like, as we're mapping out this floor, like what the fuck is the function of this space?
I mean, it does look like a jailhouse.
Give me, I guess, intelligence check.
What's up?
Will a 19 do it, Dan?
No.
Okie dokie. Keep on.
15.
You did it?
Natural 20. That's a natural 20, Dan.
Another natural 20.
He's hot. He's hot.
Interestingly enough, you got a kind of significant bonus on this check
Okay.
because you're familiar with the function of this space.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like this is a dormitory or a barracks.
Okay.
It is a
Yeah.
section. It is like these are not jail doors.
Yeah. They're just locked because they hold people's belongings in
Yeah.
private space.
And yeah, after considering it, you do like check to see, and the doors freely open if you open them from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
The locking mechanism engages, but only locks you out. It doesn't lock you in, which would mean it's most certainly not a prison.
Mm-hmm.
I share that information with the group as Flick is working on the next door. I come out of the room from behind us and I say, so these doors don't lock from the inside. Whatever this place was, I don't think it was a prison like the interdimensional thing we found. This is eerily similar to the dormitory layout and structure that I experienced at the Temple of Delic. Right? That's why I'm getting a bonus to it.
Yeah.
Because I grew up in an environment like this.
I mean, it's it's not like, uh, it's functionally similar. Like the architecture is wildly different. The design, the aesthetics are all significantly different.
Right.
These are significantly more spacious than your cubicles.
Right.
But yeah, the general concept of it, looking around, you think that that large room was some sort of common area.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Yeah, I relay that. I think the humanoid things maybe live in these dormitories or did.
okay.
Got to be the weather.
You open this door, Flick, and inside you see a living space. There's a bed, there's a desk, and there is a person
Oh,
sitting on the bed.
like a person.
Hello.
I roll for a sconce check.
uh,
Natural.
it looks like a humanoid male. The skin is a faded gray color. The hair is sort of a dingy, um, muted blonde. Uh, and the eyes are the palest white, blue eyes you've ever seen. Um, he's sitting on the bed, his hands folded in front of him, just kind of staring past his knuckles at the floor. And he's wearing uh, what looks like sun bleached tunic and pantaloons that are also this sort of dingy earthen tone. Uh, and he doesn't seem to react to you opening the door.
You've got you got a pretty pair of peepers there, bud. If we're disturbing you, we can back away slowly.
He seems like for the first time notices your presence. And
Shadow creature, bring you up.
Yeah. Barbara, is that you?
looks in your direction and says, it's fine. Probably doesn't really matter.
Do we come in?
Yeah.
I pipe up from the back of the group.
He cranes his head a bit just to suss out who exactly was the one that made the request.
Mm-hmm.
He says, I don't, not really great company.
What's your name?
That's okay because we are.
Yeah.
He the question seems to throw him for a loop, and he kind of drifts off in a wistful, sort of sad expression.
Would you like a piece of leftover sausage? It's warm from being in my pocket. And I hold out the nub left over from the plate that I ransacked from the Youth Yankees camp.
He looks to your offering and says, "No, thank you. I'm just not really hungry."
Are you sure it's safe to be here? We've encountered a lot of oddities investigating this space. Are you safe?
Says, uh, I'm sure I am, but probably fairly dangerous for trespassers.
Go on.
Yeah, why do you say that?
Well, some of the others are probably uh
This is a fucking pre-rag sand dude.
We need a name for these kind of guys.
the others aren't as apathetic as I am.
What happened here?
Simply put, a very, very long period of nothing.
Hmm.
I look around the cell. Does he have any like a bookshelf or personal effects, lithographs?
Paintbrush, maybe?
Looking around the room, there's no adornments on the wall. There's nothing on the desk. There's a shelf that seems to have like one folded tunic on it that matches the one that he's wearing. This room is exceptionally Spartan. But if you do walk in and you kind of wander around looking, you see that on the other side of him, he is carrying an orichalcum weapon on his hip.
What kind of weapon?
It is a Morning Star.
Damn.
I
See if he'll
approach.
ask if he'll give it to us. Just
uh,
ask him.
yeah, I approach and I draw from my pocket this small heart-shaped emblem, and I hold it kind of in front of where his gaze is. I say, does this mean anything to you? We found it in one of the other rooms.
Give me a sense motive. Um, despite his extremely apathetic and muted tone and even response to that question, you catch a moment of emotion, like his heart was caught in his throat for a second when he saw the item.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks up at you, and this is the first time where he actually like focused, looked at somebody, instead of just kind of like his face kind of pointing in their general direction, but you don't see his eyes focus, you don't see him. He says, used to.
Mm.
It used to mean quite a lot.
I can empathize. Uh, to be quite frank, its monetary value to me is actually quite little because its weight is not very much. So even smelting it down would not really be worth our time. Um, would you like it? And you know, maybe we could trade for that weapon. I don't think you particularly need it anyways. Clemency to my very French.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a piece of butter.
No.
Can we have your house?
They're straight. Yeah, 10. So pretty much probably exactly how I said it.
He says, much as I wish that it did, that would have no use for me.
Hmm.
She wouldn't be around to hear it anyway. And he puts his hand on the shaft of his mace and says, this might be the only thing that means anything to me anymore.
Hmm.
So I'll politely decline.
Okay.
I say to Siegfried, I say, I wonder why he's still alive in mortal form. Don't you wonder that, Siegfried? Hmm.
Reed says, why do you think he's immortal?
I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. But he's still alive in the form that he's taken right now instead of the other beasts we've seen in here.
Said, well, I guess he still has something to hold on to.
Not if we fight him and take that mace. Hope we don't do that.
I don't think we're gonna do a lot of that. But I do go back out into the hallway if we're done talking down in the room. And quietly say, it might just be better if we kill him. It's pretty miserable down here.
Mr. Sir.
Or up and completely disagrees.
Okay, yeah. I nod, listening, like as he just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, you make some good points. Some great points.
You know, I didn't think about it like that. Let's just take a step back. Let's pretend like this never happened.
Let's just ask him when he's gonna kill himself.
Yeah, then we can come back for it.
Yeah. We're gonna
Let's
say
see if he wants to go to sleep. You want to go to sleep, bud? I'll put you to sleep.
Sure, we could forcefully put him to sleep and just rob him.
Anyways,
Again, no.
Oh, right.
so
Let's look in another room. Maybe
we're
this.
we're doing a loop. We're doing a rounds. We're checking some stuff out. If you want to hang out here, you know, we're not going to stop you. But if you want to go get into some shit with us, and I don't know, you see what's happening, you know, feel free to pile on in, buddy. We're always down to have another wayside boy, you know, join our little clique.
That's smart because he might die fighting with us and then we get taken down. I mean, legally, it'd be okay.
He says, I appreciate the invitation, but I think my time for that has passed quite a while ago.
Okay. Would you like us to come check on you after a while? Or are you okay?
Well, I don't think I'd call my condition okay, but I don't see how your visit would change it.
We got some cool magic tricks. Maybe we can help you out.
Are you still on me?
Yeah, I've not dismounted.
Dude. Just standing in the door frame.
Yeah.
He says, the only magic that would have any interest to me doesn't exist anymore.
Why aren't you
Okay.
like the other ones? And when are you going to become one of them?
I don't know.
Hmm,
And I don't know.
fair enough.
Probably what they said right before they changed. Oh, never mind, I'm a dog.
All right.
This
I'm
Wait,
good.
let's leave him. The saddest the saddest sack.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we leave. Desperado here.
The last of the Mohicans.
Have a good one. We're gonna leave you to your prayers.
He nods and folds his hands in front of him again and lowers his head and says, "She can't hear them anymore."
Um, I dismount and I give him a hug.
Aw. Headstrong, taking
That Hoobastank?
That's song that Flip listens to for bugs.
He he lets you hug him, and as you withdraw, he puts his hand on your shoulder and gives you like a empathetic nod, and then returns to his 1,000-yard stare.
Bird. I remount my beautiful steed and close the door behind me as we leave him to his thoughts.
Okay.
What a loser.
The saddest sack.
I can't say anything.
I mean, we could be doing fucking great Scooby Doo, but no, it's fine.
No,
Where's
I
my
literally can't. It says so in the rules.
Where's my route?
I'm not here for you.
That's just
Oh,
demonstrative.
get wrecked, you gatekeeper. You're trying to gatekeep him.
You are absolutely here for me. The whole world exists for me. All simulated.
This is my world.
Here's the proof. I can't see my own face. I'm the main character.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can see my own face.
I can
It's
see
right
my
there.
face.
You know, can't prove that though.
I can't feel my face when I'm with you.
Oh, good.
Is that Hoobastank?
I like it.
To the next door. All right, my morale took a hit there. We're gonna have to get the vibes up.
Door grinding.
Sadman.
Big door check here.
Big door Sadman.
Holy shit!
Flick. You little
What is
flickster.
happening?
Save it for combat.
Hell no. All
Save
I
it for
want
the
now
doors.
is Nat 20s on door locks. I don't want them on anything else.
Remember that on
You open a door, you see another sad dude.
let's talk to him.
Let's spend 5-10 minutes of just depressing conversation.
Hey, you know the guy across the hall. Really? Yeah. You can't come out. You gotta give us all your shit.
It's a similar room.
Not even a circle.
The sill.
And it's end.
Whew,
The
okay, thank God.
sill.
Across the way.
Yeah, y'all go check the across there. And then I do a loot check. 25.
25. This room is also bereft of anything of value.
Flick.
It's,
Fucking pop that lock, dude.
I rolled a 19. This fucking dice. I'm gonna burn my fingers the next time I touch it. This thing is on fire.
Yeah. For the doors, baby. For the doors.
Just for the doors. That's my door dice.
Flicking doors open.
You're born with a hero.
Streets are ugly when you're down.
Poet before his time.
The streets are ugly when you're down.
One is the loneliest number that you'll ever door.
I think Hoobastank sang that, right?
Yeah, that's Hoobastank, dude.
All right.
7.
You open this door, and inside you see a sort of like huddled mass in tattered rags sitting in the center of the room, kind of like hunched over in on itself.
You good?
Hey, friend.
Is it chill if I chill here?
Flick, don't hug that one.
Do you know old
No
no
promises.
name?
I ready an action to attack if it moves violently toward us.
A rag fiend?
It's full of doors. You know doors. Yeah, totally. I know doors.
The
The podcast. This one is particular. You know doors. Like, yeah, totally doors. And the crazy thing is that like they keep, they keep like really opening the doors like with each
right,
round.
because the doors.
because they have that special lighting.
All right. So the only thing anyone has told me is Battletown is readying an attack.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
rest of you are just standing there.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Hello, friend.
You address the creature.
That kind of in some way.
Creature.
And it stands, that huddled mass getting larger and larger until it is about 8 or 9 feet tall.
Oh, Jesus.
And then the tattered rags on its back unfurl out into 2 large wings
Quite cool.
as it turns to face you. And you
It's a
see
Hoobastand.
something
Well, the
that
good news
look
is
like
the door doesn't lock.
this.
Oh, my. What a pretty thing you are.
Mournful supplicant.
It looks like a Mothman fucked a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It looks like, dude, did you guys ever
Okay,
play the
worship.
Super Nintendo fighting game Killer Instinct?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, it looks like the art from the booklet from Killer Instinct because Super Nintendo couldn't render graphics that good.
Yeah. What a game.
Yeah.
And then he screams in a
But
heart-shattering wail.
Good.
Everyone give
Will
me
save.
a will save.
glad I did not take silence.
Our dogs will be all right.
Will.
I got a 26.
Got a 15.
18 to save for the doctor.
$13. 24. 24. 3 action dice.
He's on the move.
Let's fucking awesome.
All right.
That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, just got it coming out forward.
So, everyone saves except for Flick.
Go.
Takes 4 points of wisdom damage,
Oh, damn.
and you are shaken.
Oh, fuck.
Shook
in
in
fear.
Narjal, you feel something wet on your back.
Is it wet and warm or wet and cold?
It is
So your
warm.
drink got me?
It is
Fuck.
warm.
I'm gonna need a bath. Or I just I don't know if it'll still be on me when I come back.
All right, roll for initiative. Or it's 10 o'clock. Do you want to call it for tonight, or do you want to knock out this combat?
I open it to the group. I would relish the idea of heading home because I've been working long hours, but that's not a reason to stop. So I'll let y'all decide.
I mean, there's a good chance the combat could last another hour, and usually our stop time is like 10:30, so this is gonna possibly go to 11.
We are down Glenn.
Or Glenn's going to be back next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, 410.
Oh, 4:10. Yeah. Totally. So we'll all be here.
Yeah. Then yeah, I would elect to pause prior to fighting.
Okay.
Ghost Mothman.
But I just got battle ice cream.
Sorry, buddy, you gotta put that ice cream right back in the freezer.
Can't be done.
Save it for next week.
Can't be done. It's just that ice cream.